Ted Mosby is a dreamer, the kind who waits for signs from the universe and believes love is written in the stars. But what happens when your dream betrays you? When even the best story ends in heartbreak? This is a story about life, love, and disappointment. About a man who searched the world for the one and still ended up alone. Today, we explore Ted Mosby's life philosophy, his ideals, his flaws, and what his journey teaches us about the cruel poetry of being human. From the very beginning, Ted believes that life is more than coincidence. He believes in fate, in the alignment of stars, in destiny. Quotes like "the universe has a plan" or "love is the best thing we do" aren't just throwaways. There's philosophy. Ted sees himself as a storyteller. And like any story, he expects a satisfying conclusion. He clings to symbols like the yellow umbrella, seeing them as divine signs. His life becomes a waiting room for love. He passes up real, tangible relationships, chasing a fantasy. Ted's fixation on the one blinds him to reality. He romanticizes Robin despite knowing they want different things. When he finally ends up with her, years after Tracy's death, it feels more like surrender than destiny. Robin, to Ted, isn't just a person. She's an unfinished sentence, a dream he never let die. And that's what makes the ending controversial. Not because it's wrong, but because it's painfully real. Ted is easy to root for, until you realize how many people he hurts chasing a dream. He gets left at the altar by Stella, but he also breaks Victoria's heart. He let go of perfectly kind women like Zoe and Natalie. He's not malicious. He's just lost in an idea of love that doesn't exist. In Robots vs. Wrestlers, one of the show's darkest episodes, Ted finds himself utterly alone, drifting away from his friends, unsure who he is without the chase. It's a turning point, a moment where the dreamer looks into the void and finds nothing. Then comes Tracy. She is the yellow umbrella, the laugh, the bass player, the mother. Everything Ted believed in, fate, timing, cosmic alignment, finally made sense with her. And then she dies. No reason, no closure, just silence. Ted's entire philosophy is validated and then shattered. Because life, unlike stories, doesn't care about fairness. He ends up with Robin, not because she was meant to be, but because she was left. Ted's story isn't about finding love. It's about surviving it. It's about how we build meaning from heartbreak. How we convince ourselves the story still matters, even when the ending is gone. His friends were metaphors for different philosophies. Barney, the distraction. Lily and Marshall, the ideal. Robin, the longing. And Ted? He's us, the dreamer, the fool, the hopeful idiot with stars in his eyes and loneliness in his chest. He teaches us that not all stories end sweetly. Sometimes you meet the right person and lose them. Sometimes you're forced to write a different ending than the one you deserved. But you keep writing, because as Ted said, if you're looking for the word that means caring about someone beyond all rationality, that's love. And maybe that's enough. So, are we all a little bit Ted Mosby? Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this dive into flawed dreamers and messy endings, subscribe for more.